I've been playing absolutely ridiculous amounts of Pokemon Sun and Moon as well as Pokemon Go lately, and if you're interested in the Pokemon series as much as I have been lately, this thing might be right up your alley. Just a quick fun video here. I bought a power bank on Amazon that's a Pokeball. Like I was saying, there's not going to be very much to this video. It's a very small device. You can see the specs here on the bottom. It has an input of 5 volts at 2 amps and an output of 5 volts at 2.4 amps, and it's a Pokeball. That's a battery. It is a 12,000 milliamp hour battery, so it's not the biggest thing I've ever seen, but looking at the size of the package, it's not going to be that big. So yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and open up the box and just take a look at it. Oh, and there you go. It is a Pokeball, but it's also a battery. It's just a little bit bigger than the palm of my hand. You can actually see some writing here on the side. It says 12,000 milliamp hours, 5 volt, 1 amp max input. Strange, the box said 5 volt, 2 amp. And then the output, it says 5 volt, 1 amp, and 5 volt, 2.1 amp max. And that's because when we look at the back of the ball, you can see the input and 2 outputs back here. There's also an attached cord here, presumably if you wanted to put this on your keys or something. I don't think I'd really want to put this on my keys, and unfortunately it looks like it arrived completely dead. So I'm gonna take some time, go ahead and charge this up, and I'll be back later just to show you some of the other things it does and show you how it can charge devices and whatnot. And here's what it looks like while it's charging. Actually, it just finished charging, so all 4 of the LEDs are lit up, but while it was charging it was 1, then 2, and so on and so forth. Alright, several hours later, I went ahead and charged the thing up all the way, and I did completely forget earlier, there's actually stuff underneath it. I just happened to take a look. So looking into the bottom of the box, there's a USB LED light, same kind of light that I took a look at when I unboxed the ultra rugged not so smartphone. Still very cool to have another one of those. You have a micro USB charging cable, the other half of the little tether for it. So if you want, you could always tie it off to this using this and just have a nice little wrist strap, or either way, just a nice way to hang on to it. Pretty solid feeling cord. And of course, the user manual. Martheroll portable power bank for Pokemon Go. You have here the battery indicator light. Input is micro USB, output 5 volt at 1 amp, 5 volt at 2.1 amp. Instructions: 1 click will show you the battery indicator. Press and hold for 3 seconds will do the internal lighting. Press and hold for 3 more seconds, close the light, turn the light off. And realistically, the only other thing I can think to show is just that it works. So I've got my little charger doctor. I've got it plugged up to an iPad over there that's less than 50% charged. We'll go ahead and plug this into port 1. And as you can see there, it's doing 4.8 volts at 2 amps. Change over to port 2, and it's doing 4.75 at about 1.9 amps roughly. So very similar power output from both ports, even though one is supposed to only be 1 amp. If I had to guess, maybe one's just not quite certified for 2 amps. But realistically, either way, you're not exactly buying this to be a quick charge charger. You're buying this because it's a Pokeball. And in terms of the lights and the lighting and everything, probably best to just turn off the lights. We tap that, you can see the 4 LEDs again. We hold it for 3 seconds. And you can't really even see it. It's not terribly bright because of the plastic, but you can kind of see it there. There's the internal light that has lit up and is staying on. You can see it a little bit better around the back here, but it's not lighting up a room or anything. I mean, I'm not in a dark room by any stretch, and it's not putting out any light onto my hand, but it does light up. Not sure how long that will last, but either way, still a very cool option. And realistically, that's probably going to wrap things up for today. This was just sort of an impulse buy. I am still playing Pokemon Sun and Moon as well as Pokemon Go, just having fun with it. Something I can do with my kid, and something that I can, sort of the obsessive within me can do to gotta catch them all, right? And this is not going to be a power bank that I carry around with me day to day unless I'm going to some sort of a Pokemon Go event maybe. Could be kind of cool for that. But it was like 20 bucks over on Amazon. They have the original Pokeball as well as the Great Ball, so it's blue and red with the white bottom. And that one's actually the exact same price. I just wanted the original Pokeball. For the collector's sake, I might end up getting the Great Ball as well, but this will do for now. Now, unfortunately, as you might expect, this is round all over, so you're not going to be able to set it up on your desk like this or anything. You're going to have a stand for it, so probably hold on to the box. You can just set it in the box at whatever angle you want, and it'll look pretty cool like that, or like this if you want to see it that way. But yeah, you can just have it on your desk, and everybody will think that you're a Pokemon trainer or something. I don't know. Either way, it was just a fun impulse buy for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below the video. Check it out over on Amazon if you are interested. Subscribe to the channel to get all the videos that I make as soon as they become available, and I will see you again next time.